Recorded, okay.
Hello, good evening, all.
Hi, good evening, mom.
Hello, is my voice audible? Hello,
Yes, hello.
guys, is my voice audible?
Yeah, yes, we can hear you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm listening, mom.
Hello, Guys, is my voice audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's audible.
Hear you.
Okay. Can you please respond, any one of you? Because I'm not getting any response from your side.
Good evening, ma'am. We
Yes.
can hear you properly.
Good evening, ma'am. It's clear.
Hello? Can you guys respond, any one of you? Okay, that's great.
لا أدري. very much.
Just give me a second. Let me know, like, try to start the meeting. One second. Okay, okay. Thank you, Natasha.
10. لا أرجع.
Okay, is the PPT visible? Is the slide visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It is visible.
The slide is visible. Okay. Okay, thank you, thank you. Are you guys seeing any like this antivirus alert the screen? I've just logged on with the local Wi-Fi connection because the network is like very bad here. I tried to log in with the local, like this Wi-Fi. So immediately when I like linked to the local Wi-Fi, suddenly this pop-up message was like arising. So okay, so you can't see any antivirus alert, right? Okay, okay, fine. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, fine. Sorry, like I'm little bit late. Like the place where I stay, it has a very bad network connection. So for time being, I can't like switch on the video. So let's start immediately. I think we have gone through all these. Okay, this is done. Okay. So I think like last session we have stopped with like this digital transformation in business, and why like a business professionals like as a team or as an individual, why there is a need for business professionals to be accustomed or to get adapted to the new technologies or new advancements which is happening in the digital field or digital industry, because the more they get themselves or get their organizations adapted to the existing environment, to the digital environment, so things can be made even more quicker. That is, the business activities and the what do you say, the projects or the events which is like the communication part, especially the communication part, that can be like even better and quicker. So there is a need for, let it be any type of organization or any type of industry. So there is a need for these professionals, and there is a need for the organization to get quickly adapted to the new technology, especially in the communication part. Okay, so next we are going to see about the business ethics and corporate social responsibility. So this trait has to be followed by the business professionals. So how can these be followed? So with integrity and honesty, transparency, employee welfare, environmental sustainability, and community engagement. So there is a need for every organization to have some sort of business ethics, not only within the organization, but also with the other team players, within the industry. So say other stakeholders as well, like the public, even if they are not the organizations, the products, consumers, or the customers. So with the general public, and with that the government, the law, with the environment, and with all the activities, and whatever the businesses coming to, it's not like volunteering for the society. That is whether it be product or service or any kind of activity, it's which is provided to the society. So there is a need to follow this business ethics. So business ethics has to be followed within the organization as well as with the other external environment. And corporate social responsibility, though many companies like Microsoft or Google and Reliance, and Adani Group, Aditya Birla Group. So they have they have set up some kind of NGOs, or they have taken up this CSR, that is corporate social responsibility. They do something to the society which is not in the motive of profit. So this is completely free of cost. So out of their business, out of their profit, a portion or a percentage of their profit is shared with the community, is shared with the society, for the betterment of the people, or for the betterment of the environment, or for the betterment of the country. So this is more and more important. Why? Because a company which follows a business ethic and a CSR, so these companies, these industries gain a good name, like an excellent name in the in the market or in the industry level. So what happens is, if a company gains a good name, gets a goodwill, that it follows business ethics, in their all their practices, and these companies follow some CSR activities, that is corporate social responsibility activities, like building free hospitals, or free education, giving free education to all their children, all the children of their employees, or some kind of thing. Okay, so these kind of CSR activities, if a company is following, so what happens is, this goodwill creates attracts the potential investors in the industry. So the investors, they voluntarily come and invest in the company. So why? Because they feel that a company which strictly follows business ethics, is a reliable one. So a company which takes up the responsibility of CSR, it's a reliable one. So they do something to the society. So that this company cannot be a fraudulent company, or this company cannot what do you say, this company cannot bend over the laws and the rules, regulations in the in the country. So this is like a marketing. This is it's like a silent marketing. So if your industry, or if your company, if your organization is taking up these two, business ethics and following strict business ethics and following CSR, it means your company is doing good in the industry, and it's going to attract potential investors, and obviously creating goodwill in the in the country. So with how this can be followed is with integrity and honesty. That is should be open. It should be there should be openness in all the business activities within the organization, as well as with the stakeholders. So even the stakeholders has to know what is happening in the company. And the second one is transparency. So everything being transparent. So gone are the days of the hierarchical level, and the business secrets, which is which is not like being communicated within the top management. So gone are those days. So whatever is happening with the top management is being communicated to the this operational level workers as well. So these people are also knowing, these employees are also knowing that what is happening in our top management, in our company's top management, what business decisions has been taken, and whatever like directors or CEO and CFO like what they have come up with, so now for the next financial year. So everything is being transparent within the company. So obviously these operational level employees, they get motivated, they get committed towards the company. And the third one is employee welfare. So by taking care of the employees, the organization is creating a better working environment for the employees. So employee gets more inclined towards the work what he or she is doing. So obviously as a whole team they can reach the organizational objective as soon as possible. Then environmental sustainability, strictly following the sustainability factor by going on with the by reducing the waste, and reusing the waste, recycling the waste, and reusing the wastages, which has happened, the wastage which has happened because of the production or because of the manufacturing of a product or service by the company. So strictly following the sustainability thing to know for environmental betterment, that is also a goodwill for the company. And finally community engagement, taking part in the community engagement activities, like conducting free eye camp or free medical camps, and conducting what do you say, some kind of those things, those activities which gives it's completely free for the public, it's completely free for the society. So going on with these activities that makes the business it makes the companies have a goodwill in the industry, gains goodwill for the company in the industry. So who takes care of all these things? So who is responsible to carry out these activities, or the business professionals, especially people in top management and middle management. So they have this responsibility of taking their organization to the next level by following business ethics and CSR activities. And they have to let know the top management understand why there is a need for following the business ethics and not taking up CSR activities. And the next one is risk management and decision making. So when it comes to business, obviously there will be risk, there will be uncertainties. A business professional has to understand how to deal with these risks. So how to handle these risks effectively. First goes with the risk identification. Even before a risk happens, the professional can the manager or the leader, whoever is in the leadership position, they have to analyze where the risk will happen. So what risks can happen in the future if they carry out a project or if they carry out an event. And then is risk assessment. So what is the percentage of risk they can assume or they can expect, the percentage of risk or the level of risk, and whether their company can cope up with the risk or the uncertainty which is going to happen. Then risk mitigation strategies, how to handle these risks, and implementation of those strategies, and continuous monitoring and review. So initially identifying the risk, and the next one is assessing the risk, and then after an initial assessment, so come up with risk mitigation strategies, that is follow have some strategic plans, for example, if event A has happened, how to go with the how to solve the issue. If event B has happened, how to resolve the issue. So all these plans, the strategic plans has to be laid, and all the professionals in the company has to be ready to face the risk or the uncertainty. So everyone should be knowing what they have to do in case of if they are facing the risk. And then implementation of strategies. So if required, if they have encountered risk, so carry on with event for example carry on with solution A or solution B. So whatever is feasible, whichever is feasible, go on with the solution, and finally try to resolve the issue as soon as possible. And finally, continuous monitoring and review. So though all the professionals know what to do, there is a need for reviewing and monitoring by these business professionals. So these professionals has to continuously monitor their teammates, their coordinates, they're like coordinators. So they have to continuously monitor and see whether these team members, they are like following what has been instructed. So when they are encountering the risk, so if they are deviating then and there, so proper resources has to be necessary resources has to be given to them. Again, a training has to be given to them and make them understand or make them act according to the the company's expectations. And then is performance management and KPIs. So a KPI can be, like anything for a company, anything for an organization. It may be a particular department that is, key performance indicators. It can be a particular department, or it can be a group of people, like working hard day and night for the, like laying out, like an excellent plans, project plans, to get succeeded. And or it may be an individual, one single individual in the company or in the organization may take up the whole responsibility of an event, or something has happened, or future project, and they know he or she can like lead the teammates and like they can make it very successful. So or it may be like any of the stakeholder, the KPI can be any of the stakeholder, so who contributes more for the company, or even it can be the operational level employees who are direct contributors for the profit of the company. So performance management, so the business professional has to monitor the performance of each and every individual, or as a team, or as a department. They have to keep on monitoring, and they can they have to go on assessing the team's performance, assessing the individual performance. And KPIs, that is identifying who are all contributing more to the company, and how they are doing it, so how their contribution is like adding value to the company. So once that has been found, so those techniques or those key key performances or the key events that can be communicated with other departmental like employees as well, and making them understand the importance of following these key factors, so they can also become the best performer, or they can also become the no the people who are like contributing more to the company or to the organization. So these things has to be like done on a regular basis. So how this can be achieved by a business professional? So that is setting clear objectives. So before starting off with any project, so clearly specifying the objectives. What is the reason why there is a need for like going on with this event or going on with this project? Why this project has been initiated? So whatever, whether it's be production or like manufacturing or whatever it is. So setting a clear objective and communicating it with like other employees. The second one is defining key performance indicators. Not define key performance indicators, clearly define so what they lack or in which factors they are like good at. So take each and every department, or take each and every team, or take each and every individual for that matter. So identify which factor like contributes more for the profit of the company. So once that has been identified, like communicate the same with the other employees or other team members, or with other departmental employees, so that they will also follow the same, and like everybody can know in unity they can contribute more to the company. So as a team everyone can contribute. Regular performance reviews, keep on like reviewing in a regular basis, like once in a week, once in a month, whatever whichever the business professional is like feeling okay, so this team needs a weekly review, yes, he can go with that. Or if the person feels okay, this team needs a daily review, so the person can go with the daily review for the team. So it depends on the how the team is performing. And feedback and communication. So it is not going to be like one way of communication. It doesn't always has to be from the business professional to its subordinates. So it's the other way also, that like even though the business professional is entitled to receive the feedback and the communication, whatever related to the professional activities. So this feedback can be like taken back from the subordinates, from the other teammates, and like if anything is found profitable or anything is found fruitful, so that can be like taken and implemented. And continuous improvement and development. So how this can be done is, anyhow the no review is being done, and anyhow no monitoring process is done. But how to go with the continue improvement development is by giving appropriate training. So business professional has to know what kind of training this team requires, or what kind of, or how many hours of training this team or this individual or this department requires. So based on that, carry out those plan first, come up with the clear the design plan, like what instructions has to be given during at the time of training, who is going to be the trainer, what are the key components that has to be included in the training, and who is going to be trained, who are the members or who are the teammates that going to be trained on what matters. So how long is the training duration? How many hours or how many days? So how long is the training duration? Whether it's the on the job training or off the job training. So everything matters. Okay.
Sir, just I will keep this
So
one.
in this way, by giving like a proper training on regular intervals, there can be like a continuous improvement in the way the team members work, in the employees work, and in the communication part as well. The way they communicate within each other, interpersonal skills and inter communicative skills. So that can also be like made effective. And then the next one is business law and compliance. Nowadays, most of the companies law, they have their own department who takes care of like all the law and compliance related matters. Like you can like you can find compliance department like in many of the companies. So they have no like compliance department. So what are the responsibilities of this compliance department is, so they will assess the whole process and like monitor the process, and they see to it that everything like all the activities, whether it's like the main production activity or the marketing activity or the advertising activity or the R&D activity for that matter, like whatever the activity which is followed by, which is taken by the professionals in the company. So does it follow the certain rules and regulations which is proposed by the company? So it doesn't like go beyond whatever is the limitation. So strictly the laws and regulations it has to be followed. For example, take an example of say an educational institution. So in an educational institution, what the compliance department can do is, so keep on checking whether the content required for training purposes like updated, and whether all the faculties are uh, like following the same content which is being suggested to them, which is being laid in the curriculum list, and whether these contents are being taken strictly on a daily basis, and the way of teaching the teaching methods, like few institutions they have teaching methods such as they may show videos, they may like have case studies, and few institutions they may like they have to take their like students to industrial visits. So these compliance teams strictly monitor the progress and process of what the the faculties or the like departmental heads, the academic departmental heads are like following. So whether these things are being strictly followed, and the outcome as well, that is like whether the students are getting benefited out of it. So this is the responsibility of a compliance team. That is like another thing is like they have to know, like strictly follow the law here, in the sense what law can an educational institution can follow is, so it shouldn't know, like what do you say, like it shouldn't go for any plagiarism, that is, it shouldn't copy the content from no which is being taught in the other educational institution, or that kind of thing, no, like completely everything should be lawful. So how to go with this, no, like a business law and compliance is first understanding the legal requirements. To understand what a company's legal requirement is, and then know, like whatever is required, so go on with that. For example, the first legal requirement for a company is the company registration. You have to register the company. So under law, you have to register the company and get the registration number. And the second thing is you have to have a payroll. You have to include all the employees in the payroll. And no, you have to strictly follow the, like there shouldn't be any gender biased payment, that is no salary. And so these things has to be followed. And no, like at the end of every financial year, the companies know, like the balance sheet, the profit and loss account or whatever, no, that has to be like audited and submitted to the tax authorities. So these things, no, like this has to be like strictly followed. And establishing compliance programs. So the compliance program, it has to be like it can be frequent. In case of educational institutions, it can be frequent, because things like it's changing like very rapidly. External changes is happening very rapidly in educational department, educational industry. So like and another thing is logistic industry. So even in logistics, many things are now like coming up. And another thing is healthcare industry. So on a daily basis, something new is coming up. Say IT industry. So these type of industries, on a daily basis or on a weekly basis, like something new is adding up and something new is like coming up. So it's the responsibility of this compliance team to like check whether this advancement or whether this new technology can be adapted to their organization, and if adapted, what would be the benefits, what would be the outcome, whether their clients, either it may be the customers or the consumers, or it may be the the retailers or wholesalers or students, whatever for that matter. So whether they will get benefit out of this and how to go with this. And then is legal counsel. So always have apply an alliance with the legal counsel, so they can guide you in all the legal matters, like whether the company is following all those legal, like PF, gratuity, and like all these things, like whether they are following the same which is suggested by the legal bodies. And ethical contact, yes, that we have already seen, and continuous review and adaptation. So these things has to be like strictly followed, because the other things whatever is happening like within the organization, so the top management, the middle management, all the operational management, they can join hands together and they can like solve the issue as a team. But when it comes to law and compliance, if something is out of the reach, if something has gone beyond our our hands, like it's very difficult for the organization to like sustain for survive in the market anymore. Because once there is a black mark to the company, like it takes time, it takes more time to remove that black mark. So always go with the compliance, always strictly follow the compliance, and always like abide to those like laws and like all the legal matters. So again, it's responsibility of the business professionals to strictly they have to strictly follow the law, strictly follow the compliance, and not only that, they have to make their subordinates, make their team members also to strictly like follow the law and be like okay with the compliance team. And then is negotiation and conflict resolution. So negotiation, and it's another important factor. So there will be always a kind of silent friction, or in some companies it will be like some open conflict between departments or between the levels of management. So what the business professionals can do is like only they can go for negotiation, because for in a company like The top management is also important. The operational workers is also important. At the same time, HR department is also important, and sales department is also important. So you cannot work in a biased way. You cannot you cannot keep on supporting one department or one level of management for the whole time. So you have to listen to every people. You have to listen to all the employees in the organization, whichever, in spite of whatever department they belong to, in spite of whatever level of hierarchy they belong to. So always have a complete listen to know all of your subordinates, team members, whatever concerns they say to you, completely as a business professional. So you have to listen, and then go with the negotiation part. So whichever the business professional feels that okay, this can be negotiated and it can be, the solution can be found out. So these things can be negotiated with the top management or with any of the uh, individuals or between the groups in the organization, and it can be resolved. So how the business professional can go with this? So recognize biased fairness perceptions. That is first go with the biased fairness. So if you see a bias within the organization, try to try to eliminate it. So there shouldn't be any bias. So any bias in the name of gender or in the name of religion or in the name of caste, whatever, in the name of hierarchy, so that has to be completely eliminated. And the second thing is avoid escalating tensions. That is, the business professionals has to make sure whatever the conflict or whatever issue it's coming to their ears, so they are in the position to resolve everything and make things work out. So instead of taking up all the tensions or all the conflicts to the top management, so these professionals has to know they have to volunteer and they have to try to solve the issue. So only those cases which couldn't be solved at all, which requires the top management's attention, that can be escalated. Otherwise, the other things that can be resolved by the business professional. It has to be resolved by the business professional, because for that only they are being paid off, by the top management. So why there is a need for business professional? There is the departmental heads or the team leader or whatever, because they are paid for it to resolve the issue from their position or from their role. So all the everything it cannot be taken escalated to the top management. And how to achieve this? So maybe with some experience and with some what do you say, some kind of you need some kind of experience, you need some kind of a strong a strong thinking, or positive thinking, a positive attitude is required to resolve the issues from your end itself, instead of escalating it to the top management. The third pointing, overcome us versus them mentality. That is you have to completely, because this factor, this mentality is overall found in any organization. So it's a responsibility of the business leaders, the business professionals to try to disregard or eliminate this mentality. The fourth one is clearly define goals. So keep on reminding the employees why they are in the organization. They are not here for fighting with other departments or fighting with other individuals. They are here for working for the benefit of the organization. So the organization's goal is achieved, objective is achieved, organization gets profit, and the each and employee gets paid on time, and things go in a positive way. So there should be a constant reminder to, especially to those individuals who frequently get into conflicts. So it's the responsibility of the business leader to tackle those kind of employees in a very elegant manner, so that they are constantly reminded of why they are in the organization. And finally, consider the other party's background. Consider the background. So sometimes, like you have to strictly follow, the company's rules, regulations, but at the same time, try to see the problem or the issue in ethical way also. So why this has been done by this employee? What was the reason behind this employee's anger, or the the employees uh, quitting the job? So what is the reason, or the why this employee has decided to quit the job? So try to handle things ethically as well. So even if an employee has committed a some kind of an illegal activity within the organization, which is not at all accepted by the top management or by the compliance team, also have another background check. So why this has happened from the employee side? So this is needed nowadays, because letting go of an employee is it's not an appreciable thing for companies right now. Because the more if they have a good employee, that is, if they have good number of employees staying in the company for a longer duration, obviously that benefits the organization as well. So always see things in that point of view. And then is data analysis for business decision making. So what is this data analysis? So decision making can be done in many ways. So based on so how, as an individual, whether you can be a team leader, or you can be a a manager of a particular department, you can be a zonal manager, whatever, you can be you may be running the business, you are an entrepreneur, and you may be running the business solopreneur, okay, or you may be running a business in a partnership mode, whatever. So how to take decisions? So there are 2-3 ways. Either you can take a decision with your past experience. So you might have seen individuals, you might have seen different sets of people, and you might have grown in such an environment that you have experienced a business kind of setup in your close community itself, or in your close family setup itself. So you know how to deal with problems, how you know how to deal with uncertainties, you know how to deal with the individuals and the persons. So how to to manage the the business, the whole business, and know based on that how to take the decision. So this is one way, that is taking decisions on the past experience, whatever experience you had in the society, in your school days, in your college days, the way you're brought up, everything matters here. And the second thing is you can take decisions with the help of by getting the guidance of from experts. Say you can get a guidance from an elder in the company, an elder employee in the company. Or if you're a departmental head, you can get guidance from any of the top management people. So say you're running the business, so you're in a situation where you're confused with what decision you have to take. You may even ask your employees, this is a situation, so which is the best decision you guys think? So they can come up with the better decisions, and out of that, whichever is working out for you, whichever is working out for the business, you can take up the decision. So there are many ways, okay, for business decision making. So one is based on past experience, the second one is getting experts view, experts advice, or other persons advice. And the third one is data analysis. So what is data analysis is uh, take data of other companies, or collect data of past happenings. So whatever has happened in the same company in the past, what has happened, and how this happened actually. If some event has happened, how this event has happened. So how this has been resolved by those people who were in those times, how they were able to manage these things, and what kind of business decisions they have taken. what was the outcome of that business decision. So this is not like this is within your company. Take other companies' data as well. So another company in the same industry has faced the same kind of situation, maybe in the past or now they are facing. So what decisions their departmental heads or their managers or their top management is taking. So what is the decision and what was the outcome? So collect all these data. So based on the data, like you have collected, you can go with the business decision making. Now we can't say this kind of decision making will always work out. So that is not going to happen. So, but depending upon the situation or depending upon the event, like you're facing, so you can decide as a business professional, as a leader or as a manager, you can decide. So which is the the most feasible decision, which is the most feasible way to go with the decision making. So you can even combine all three based on your past experience, get experts advice, and go with the data analysis part as well. So all these three things can be combined and based on these things, these factors, the business decisions can be taken. So now data analysis has become a a different level of study. Like they have this data science studies and all. So now organizations are now having this data analysts in their in their team. So these analysts, what they do is collect all these data. They keep on collecting this past data, what the past happenings, whichever has happened within the organization, from the other organizations, or from the other industries as well, for that matter. So they collect all these data, and they, based on these past data, they will have a kind of a business calculation or work out something, and they will see whether if the same decision is being taken by their organization, which has this number of employees with this number of resources, so what will be the outcome. So this is how business decision is being taken with the help of data analysis. So how to go with this? Identifying customer needs and preferences. So before launching a product or before giving a service from your organization, so identify what the customer needs are, what their preferences are, what they are expecting from the industry. Is that something new, or are they expecting the same kind of product what other companies are providing? Or they expecting the same kind of product with little advancement or enhancement, something better than the older version? So identify the customer needs. Second one is optimizing the operations. So how this data help is once you collect the data and when you do the data analysis part, it gives you what things can be done in the next few hours or few days. So you can quick up the operations. So you very well know that within this week, you will come to know that within this week, these things has to happen. So you will make your teams understand the need for doing all these activities within the week's time, and you will give them the enough resources to go with those activities, and you will encourage them to follow those activities, and you will keep on monitoring those activities as well. So it will optimize the operations. Things will speed up. Improving marketing strategies. So go with different kind of marketing. So don't always go with conventional marketing, types and conventional marketing techniques. Go something different. Go for nowadays digital marketing is becoming more famous. So go for that. It's much cheaper. If you consider the other marketing, media marketing, giving advertisement and TV, like in TV commercials, or through any other thing, keeping a banner. So that is more expensive than digital marketing thing. So go for digital marketing, then adapting to the new technology. So come something something different, which attracts the customers. And first you have to initiate the a spark in customers' mind that no, like what this company is no, like coming up, what they are not trying to give. And then fourth one is predicting trends and market changes. So you have to keep on know like have know getting the pulse of the customers. You have to know the pulse of the customers frequently, not just one time, because people's buying habits, their preferences, their tastes, it keeps on changing. It doesn't know it is not static for a longer duration. So it's very dynamic. People minds are no like their preferences, their wants, their needs are very dynamic in nature. They keep on change their mind. So always know their trends. No, try to know predict the trends. Try to predict their preferences. No, and market changes. No, frequently. Then making data driven decisions. Again, take up the past historical data within the organization from other organizations or from other industries as well. And then go with the decision making. Then finally, we have is international business and globalization. Say you're an entrepreneur, like you have just started a business. So for businesses who have which has established for a longer period of time, so it's very easy for them like to go international or to go global. Okay, so taking the local market to international market, like it's very easy for them because they have already set up a standard in the local market. Now they are like almost like many of their customers know that this is the organization and this is the product they are providing. Okay, how to take your products to international level, to the international market, international customers, how to globally take your product, no, in case you're like you have started something new, you have freshly started something new, or now you have been uh, taken into and absorbed into a company as a new marketing manager, or now like a business operations manager or whatever. So what will be your strategy? How will you know like advise your top management to go with like this idea? So now it has become very easy. In olden days, like taking the products or service to the international market, it needs more marketing plans, like extensive marketing plans, and it needs no extensive money as well. But with the help of like the digital media and everything, so now things have become more easy. So from the convenience of your home, from the comfort of your home, you can sell your product to international markets. You have this like e-retailing businesses which will take your products to global markets. You have this Amazon, you have this what do you say, Alibaba, you have like many. So these people know like all you have to do is have a business contract or an agreement with these e-retailing parties. Or what you can do is if you have like a contact with some agent, like a business agent kind of a thing, who who is in other country. For example, if you want to do a business in Japan, if you want to promote your product in Japan, a country like Japan or a country like China. So you have to directly contact the business promotional, like business promoters in Japan or China, and you have to just like send your products, market your products to them. So they will take care of importing your products, warehousing your products, transporting and distributing your products to the customers who want your products. That is who is in China or who is in Japan. So things have now become like more easy with the help of this digital media, with this internet media. So what how to go with this is first global market expansion. That first you have to think about expanding your like business to global level. So don't always confine yourself like this is the only market we have, or this is our like limit. So beyond this, we cannot like extend our products or extend our service. No, things can go globally. Next one is foreign exchange earnings. No, always keep an eye on the foreign exchange market. So what is the value of dollar today? So how it is no like what is the no like comparable value to the Indian money? What is the no like dollar rate? What is the euro rate? What is the no like pound rate? So keep on no having the foreign exchange no in mind, so that no according to that you will know like come up with the products. So you don't go for no bulk products and no like then no like be like very sad about the dead stock and other things. So always go for a limited number of products in the initial period, checking with the foreign exchange rate and everything. So once your product has become a hit, now once you're like the customers in the international countries know this, and once they start liking your products, then slowly increase the production, slowly increase the number of units of the products which you are producing and exporting. Third one is risk diversification. So when you're like in terms and contract with the other business promoters in other country, you're diversifying the risk. You're not no solely taking up the risk for yourself. So that person, that business promoter is buying your products by paying some money and then not taking the risk by himself or herself. So your risk is being no like divided. So you're also no like you're also safe and no like if in case if your product is not going so well, if your product is not being no like so no like liked by the customers, no like what happened is, so the percentage of no the loss no, so you both, there's no yourself and the business promoter from other country, no like you both can share the loss. So it's not always no you who is no like you taking care of no all the losses. So in this way you can no like go with risk diversification. So how in case of no like if you're promoting your product, selling your products through e-retailing businesses like Amazon and no Alibaba. Obviously Amazon no like it also takes risk. So once you have given your products to Amazon, Amazon buys your product and no like pays you some sort of commission, right? For each and every unit of yours is being sold to their consumers. So here the risk diversification happens between you and Amazon or you and Alibaba. So that's how things work. And economies of scale. Though economy of scale is not a good suggestion in the initial stage, because if you have to follow economy of scale, you have to go with bulk production and bulk export, which is not very advisable in the initial stages. But if your organization is already a well set up organization and know everything is set up, they can know like bear risk and they can know cope up with any uncertainties. If that thing is okay with them, then you can go with economy of scale. You can advise this economy of scale to your top management as well. So economy of scale is nothing but like when you transport bulk products, like transportation cost decreases. So when you transport products to distance, like a distance location, the transportation operational cost decreases. So always no economy of scale promotes no transporting or producing or procuring, distributing bulk products. So for initial, if you're an entrepreneur in the initial stage, don't go for economy of scale. So produce only minimum products. But if your company or no like your own company or the company you work for is a well stabilized company, go for economy of scale. The final one is technological advancement. So always no like stick on to the technological advancement, but since you're going globally, obviously this is no like more required. Because if you still follow no strictly follow the rules, norms, and no conventional ways of no like coming with the product or service, no, which is practiced in your state or your city or your country, that is not going to work within international countries. So go for, when you're thinking of going for globalization, go for no like technological advancements as well. Like if you want to know like contact the organizers or the business promoters from no like other countries, no like completely no get into the digital thing, like making video conferencing, like selling your product through e-commerce and whatever things no technological advancement is there, try to implement it. So we have now like come to the end session of this business management for professional. So from next week onwards, we will be, like dealing with new topics. So I think, like we have seen this business management for professional at least for 4 to 5 sessions. So what I'll do is I'll compile everything as one single PPT. It is one single presentation, and I will like forward to you. So if you have any doubts, you can stay. I'll be here for 1 more or 2 more minutes, or you can leave. We will meet in next session.
Ma'am, can you pass PDF, please? Hello?
Okay, fine. So we will end up here. I'll meet you in the next session, and I'll share the PPT with your course coordinator. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.